and Kathy broadened his views and opinions, also give him an outlook for beyond the roof and turret of Brookfield, so that he saw his country as something deep and gracious to which Brookfield was but one of many feeding streams. She had a clever brain than his, and he could not confute her ideas even if and when he disagreed with them. He remained, for instance, a conservation in politics, despite all her radical socialistic talk. But even where he did not accept, he absorbed her young idealism, worked upon his maturity to produce an amalgam, very gentle and wise. Sometimes she persuaded him completely. Brookfield, for example, ran a machine in East London, to which boys and parents contributed generously with money but rarely with personal contact. It was Catherine who suggested that a team from the mission should come up to Brookfield and play one of the school's 11s at soccer. The idea was so revolutionary that from anyone but Catherine it could not have survived its first frostly reception. To introduce a group of slum boys to the serene environment of better class youngsters scene. At first, a wanton stirring of all kinds of things that had better be left untouched. The whole staff was against it, and the school, if its opinion could have been taken, was probably against it too. Everyone was certain that the East End lads would be hooligans or else that they would be made to feel uncomfortable anyhow. There would be incidents and everyone would be confused and upset, yet Catherine persisted. Chips, she said, they are wrong, and I am right. I am looking ahead to the future, they and you are looking back to the past. England isn't always going to be divided into officer and other rank, and those popular boys are just as important to England as Brookfield is. You have got to have them there and keeping them at arm's length. Besides, they are proud of Brookfield, just as you are. Heirs hence, maybe boys of that sort will be coming here, a few of them at any rate. Why not? Why ever not? Chips dear, remember this is 1897, not 67, when you were up to at Cambridge. You got your ideas well stuck in those days, and good ideas they were too. A lot of them, but a few, just few chips weren't unsticking. Rather to her surprise, he gave way and suddenly became a keen advocate of the proposal. And the volte face was so completely that the authorities were taken unaware and found themselves consenting to the dangerous experiment. The boys from Poplar arrived at Brookfield one Saturday afternoon, played soccer with the school's second team, were honorably defeated by 7 goals to 5, and later had high tea with school team in the dining hall. They then met the head and were shown over the school, and Chip saw them off at the railway station. In the evening, everything has passed without slightest hitch of any kind. It was clear that the visitors were taking away with them as fine an impression as they left behind.